This is a community that I never thought that would be so generous and giving and accepting all at the same time.
As an international student, I can feel that here like my home.
I love Mohawk because they're student focused.
I love Mohawk because everywhere I go in the hallway, I always see a student face.
They give me so many opportunities, both educationally and as a place to work.
With many opportunities, it's opened up for me.
Interest here and nice.
I really love the figure.
The staff is really friendly. The momentum in the community is getting vibe.
Students, it's not as difficult as you may think. Just get out there and make friends. Everyone's here for the same purpose.
Take advantage of all of the services that Mohawk offers, whether it's the Campus Student Employment Program, or Learning Support Center, or all the things that one offers you, or whatever the MSA is able to give you, your gym membership, all of those sorts of things. Like, take advantage of everything you can.
All of my faculty are industry professionals, and they're all amazing.
Know where your shell is and pour together. Get involved, get engaged, and be active in your college because it will make your experience that much better. Get involved with as many activities as possible.
I feel exactly here. So, that's why I want
Let me know.
Welcome to Mohawk.
Let me know. Welcome to Mohawk College or Mohawk College.
Ano mang business, malaki o hindi, ay puno ng gamit na sari-sari.
Digital health is an interdisciplinary field that applies elements of healthcare, technology, and business to improve healthcare services and ultimately patient care. It covers everything from wearable devices, electronic health records, virtual healthcare, data analytics, and artificial intelligence. We have small class sizes, hands-on applied learning, and a 2-semester capstone project where students will work with a real-world industry partner. We also have state-of-the-art labs and our medic research center that specializes in digital health.
Students can expect to learn about the Canadian healthcare system with a focus on digital health solutions, digital health tools, digital health strategies, digital health policies and procedures in a way as to use digital health as an enabler for delivery of high-quality healthcare. Students will learn about policies and procedures. They will learn about security of information. They will learn about confidentiality of health information. They will learn about ways of transforming health information in a way that aligns with provincial policies and guidelines.
In the digital health program at Mohawk, students will gain experience working with equipment and technology through an experiential learning process, wherein they will be actively engaged in experimenting with digital health devices, being creative, solving problems, analyzing data, and constructing meaningful results through carefully chosen experiment and projects to meet the learning objectives. What you're seeing in here is one such experiential learning we will be having in our digital health labs, wherein students will be using wearable sensors such as activity sensors, electrocardiogram, electromyogram, or skin response sensors for real-time healthcare applications and monitoring.
A digital health employee might support doing future or current state workflow analysis, gathering requirements from clinical stakeholders, and ensuring that training and change management needs are met. When I look to hire, I look for individuals that have a degree in a digital health field or program. We look for individuals who are creative, who have a strong skill set in requirements gathering, who have good professional skills, and who want to work in a fast-paced, ever-changing, challenging environment. The partnership between St. Joe's and Mohawk College is so important because it provides students with an opportunity to gain real-world experience. In exchange, St. Joe's is fortunate to have innovative students with a strong skill set come in and help us in solving digital health problems.
MEDIC provides the opportunity for you to blend the knowledge that you've learned in school and apply it. And you don't really get that opportunity in digital health elsewhere. We actually work on the projects with partners, and we have a great team of networkers and developers and people that have already been involved in digital health in the past. And I think people going forward will get an opportunity to work, who get the opportunity to work with these people will be so blessed and lucky, like I was.
Hello, my name is Jamie Arcolio. I'm an Outreach and Education Advisor at Mohawk College, located in Hamilton. At Mohawk, we understand the transition from high school to post-secondary is not always easy. Our college was quick to shift services and supports to accommodate remote education throughout this past year to ensure our students' well-being was prioritized. To support our learners, we launched the Future Ready Toolkit and our Here to Help brand. The toolkit helps students prepare for their studies in a virtual remote learning environment. It includes an orientation, tips for learning, checklists, and links to all the services and supports they might need for their wellness and educational success. Here to Help offers a one-stop hub for students to access services, connect with their peers, and to easily find all the information they need. As a diverse college, we offer programs for everyone, from certificates to four-year degrees. Included in this mix are 7 preparatory programs that accept essential-level workplace credits. These pathway programs provide students with the needed college experience to build strong foundations towards further studies. This September, we are proud to launch our first standalone honors degree in digital health. This new program combines computer science, health, and business to give students the skills and experience to develop IT healthcare solutions. It covers everything from wearable devices, electronic medical records, virtual healthcare, data analytics, and artificial intelligence. The COVID crisis has magnified the need for graduates in this field. Speaking of degrees, we also have a new pathway for a general arts and science diploma program. The new 2+2 transfer opportunity allows grads to pursue an honors degree in Indigenous Studies at either McMaster or Wilfrid Laurier University. Students who choose this path can complete a college diploma and university degree in just 4 years. Mohawk College is also heavily engaged in applied research, and this year the college was named the 4th top research college in Canada. This ranking reflects the strength of our research teams, our industry partnerships, and our commitment to providing students with a future-ready education. We are proud to have employed more students than any other college in our category. They work with 224 research partnerships in key areas such as augmented and virtual reality, the Center for Climate Change Management, cybersecurity, sustainability research, and digital accessibility. Earlier this year, Mohawk College also opened a new Center for Aviation Technology. The 75,000 square foot facility features state-of-the-art specialty labs with space for 350 students. A highlight of the center and unique in North America is our virtual maintenance lab. This computer lab features L3Harris Boeing training software, the same system Boeing uses to certify mechanics around the world. Mohawk is the only school in Canada with this technology with the most seats of any academic institution in North America. The hangar is another showpiece of the center, designed as a fully operational maintenance hangar. With 16 aircraft in our fleet, graduates leave with the knowledge and experience required by employers within the aviation industry. The 2-year aviation technician diploma programs delivered here include aircraft maintenance, aircraft structures, and avionics maintenance. We encourage students to visit the Open House Plus site, offering a virtual experience to learn more about programs, services, and how to apply. Watch videos, register for an info session, and get the help and resources you need. Learn more at mohawkcollege.ca/openhouse. Lastly, we want you to know we are here providing online and virtual services to help support prospective students. If you have any questions or would like additional resources, visit mohawkcollege.ca and click on the Future Student tab to connect. Thank you.
So there are lots of opportunities for graduates of the program. You can work in a public library, an academic library, like I do here at Mohawk College. You can work in a special library, a health library. There's lots of different areas where LTs are really, really sought after. So there's lots of different opportunities, and just to showcase your skills that you've learned from the courses gives you a really great foundation to grow and learn on the job. No matter where you are in life, you have the opportunity to go back to school, try something different, and the fact that the program is online really gives you that flexibility to try something new, to get the support that you need from both Mohawk College, your instructors, the program coordinators, so that you're successful. It's a really, really awesome program.
My name is Melissa McMaster, and I graduated from the Bachelor of Science in Nursing. I've actually completed multiple programs through Mohawk over the years. I started the PSW program and then worked my way through occupational health and safety. I did the pre-health program that led me to the BSN program, the Bachelor of Science in Nursing through the Mohawk program. So I always knew that I wanted to be a nurse. Being able to impact patients' lives in the sense. And so being able to help them in their most vulnerable times is something that's really important to me. So I was fortunate to actually have multiple placements in addition to some in-service learning. So we were able to be buddied up with the Brothers Big Sisters. That was kind of my first exposure to placement. I was buddied up with 2 different children that I was able to meet with weekly. And then moving forward, I was able to have 6 different places within the hospital setting to kind of progress my skills. So I think going into nursing, I didn't really have a clear expectation or a clear idea of what nursing really was until I got into the placement aspect of it. I love my job because it's challenging. I've always been one to kind of go at something that's hard. When somebody tells me I can't do it, I would say, well, watch me.
My name is Michelle Stevenson, and I graduated from Mohawk College from the Pharmacy Technician program in 2004. I grew up in the area, and my mother actually suggested that I take the program at Mohawk College because she is very into healthcare and thought it would be a good idea. It's an interesting program, it's very hands-on and something out of the norm. I did my co-op placement at McMaster Children's Hospital, and 15 years later, I am now the senior technician there, so I'm in a leadership role, so it's nice that I've come full circle back there. Well, we had lots of experience in all of the different rotations in pharmacy back when I did my placement, and I was able to move through the different hospitals as well over the past 15 years, and was able to see all of the different automation that has come into play now. I actually do have Mohawk technician students coming under my supervision every year, so it's nice to share with them the experiences that I've gone through throughout the years. It's nice to be able to be given the opportunity to come into the workplace and touch things and feel things and in the real-time environment and be able to see and learn what we do on a daily basis. I absolutely love my job. I've been involved in many projects and implementations over the years, and I think that it's a great opportunity for new staff to come in and know there's so much more to pharmacy other than dispensing drugs. There's other departments you can get involved in. There's automation coming down the pipeline, and there's big projects ahead. So it's good to get your foot in the door now and experience all the change.
With Mohawk College, it has a great reputation for having a good balance of studies, but also practical experience. And that's kind of the beauty of schools like this, is that you're not only learning theoretical and technical knowledge, you have the opportunity to test that out in the real world.
So I was fortunate to actually have multiple placements. I think there were 6 that were offered, in addition to some in-service learning. So we were able to study that with the Brothers Big Sisters. That was kind of my first exposure to placement. And then moving forward, I was able to have 6 different places within the hospital setting to kind of progress my skills.
So through Mohawk College, I actually did a placement at McMaster Children's Hospital, and now 15 years later, I'm the senior technician there, where I'm in a leadership role and helping to guide and supervise the technicians. I absolutely love my job. I've been involved in many projects and implementations over the years, and I think that it's a great opportunity for new staff to come in and know there's so much more to pharmacy other than dispensing drugs. There's other departments you can get involved in. There's automation coming down the pipeline, and there's big projects ahead. So it's good to get your foot in the door now and experience all the change.
I'm Danny, I'm 20 years old. I'm a graduate of Mohawk's Police Foundations, and I'm currently in Advanced Police Studies in my 2nd semester. After applying to many colleges, I was able to come to Mohawk for an open house, see the different technologies and stuff they have for this program, and they're just better than the competitors. They have more advancements, and the teachers and faculty are amazing.
This dream of mine is about 22 years in the making, so I've always known that being a police officer is something that I've wanted to do, and I think that my life choices have really gotten me to this point and made me feel prepared to be here now. Growing up, I was always involved in team sports. I think growing up, so community and connection was always really important to me. I know that police officers are servants of the community, and they're just something that I've always looked up to. I had really positive role models growing up, and I think that this gives me an opportunity to be a role model for somebody else. I was kind of debating between doing a master's or doing like a college graduate diploma program like I am now. Mohawk was the only one that I toured. I met head guys here. They took me on a tour of the facility. I met some of the faculty, and I knew immediately that this is where I wanted to be.
Hi, my name is Jacob. I'm in Advanced Police Studies here at Mohawk College. I came from Brock University, where I got a major in psychology and a minor in Indigenous Studies. I pretty much always knew that I wanted to be a police officer. I just wasn't sure the route I was going to take to get here. I was really young when I graduated from high school, so I decided to go to Brock University, which was close to home. And after 4 years studying there, I decided I was going to apply for a post-grad program somewhere at a college to get some more hands-on training. So this room we use for a lot of our crime scenes. So we'll come in here and they'll have set up a scenario where maybe a robbery occurred, and we'll have to fingerprint things in here. We will take forensic photos and analyze the room, maybe what happened, maybe there's blood spatter in here, we'll have to analyze that and write reports on it.
Being born from a different country where law enforcement is different, coming to this country, I really want to emphasize that law enforcement here are here to protect, and we're human as well, and we just want to protect our people. It definitely is an eye-opener. So when people think of law enforcement, they only think about what they see on TV that CSI effect of, yeah, we get everything done, but it's all a process. And this is what it shows you, is hands-on from beginning to end, what an actual investigation looks like. Your knowledge and your experience, your skills when it comes to law enforcement is amazing that this program provides for you.
Summer is coming to an end. Although fall quickly approaches, there's still an opportunity for those considering college to gain acceptance at Mohawk. To prepare for this exciting moment, the applicant must collect their official sealed transcript, application fee, OSAP application, and any other program-specific requirements. When they arrive, the future mountaineer must navigate the halls to their final destination, the square. Here students receive extraordinary supports and services throughout their time at Mohawk. But today, this keen applicant is at the square for one thing: acceptance into a college program. A kiosk serves as a beacon of hope and direction. Once the ticket is acquired, the waiting begins. The timing must be just right, and our applicant must remain vigilant. The number is called, and the square team sets to work, collecting paperwork, assisting in filling out all areas, and acquiring signatures where needed. Finally, the deal is done. Our enthusiastic applicant has matured, shedding their previous status and becoming a full-fledged student and official mountaineer. Now they are ready to join the ranks of their peers and esteemed alumni, and ready to take on the world of studying.
To the Philippines, we have got very exciting news. We are literally on the eve of launching the ultimate Forex.
Hi, hello, good evening everyone. So welcome to this night event together with the Mohawk College. So before we start, I would like to introduce to you, I'm Marvin Martinez from FastWay Visa and Aviation Service. To start with this event, I would like to introduce to you from ApplyBoard, Ms. Maritoli Chibolton. Ms. Maritoli, hi. Good evening.
Hi Marvin, good evening. Thank you so much. The videos of Mohawks are wonderful. Thank you for playing those videos.
Yes, yes.
You're welcome.
Now, together with us here, just for introduction, let's all welcome Jocelyn Salas, the infantry representative of Mohawk.
Hi, sir.
Hello, good evening guys. I'm so excited to be part of this event. Ang ganda ng video na pinakita ha. It's so overwhelming. But anyway, I'll introduce more Mohawk College later.
Alright, thank you so much, Jocelyn. Now, if I could share my screen and start your presentation.
Okay.
Okay. I can just start my video, you know, the internet here in the Philippines. So, or hindi naman siya ma-interrupt. Okay. Please let me know if everybody can now see my screen.
Yes, Martoni, I can see it.
Alright, so again, good evening everybody. I'm Tony, ApplyBoard, one of ApplyBoard's International Recruitment Manager, and I will be sharing to you why Canada is the best study destination. So just some quick facts. Canada is the second largest country by area. It is located in the northern part of North America. Canada has 10 provinces and 3 territories. The capital of Canada is in Ottawa, Ontario. And its other biggest and most well-known cities are in Toronto, Montreal, Vancouver, and in Hamilton, where most of the Filipino immigrants are located. In all of which mentioned provinces are amongst the top 20 best student cities to live in. Sorry. Alright, now to start for the key features, if you study in Canada, it is gaining a global qualification. This is one of the biggest reasons because the quality of the Canadian education system, its degrees and its diplomas are widely recognized as comparable to those from the US, Australia, and UK. Canadian colleges and universities consistently place high on international rankings. Next is the work rights. Ito po yung hinihintay ng lahat. Sir Marvin, can we work while studying? The answer for that is yes. This is one of the other reasons why Canada is a popular destination for international students because of its study work policy. Now, international students can definitely earn an income and gain Canadian work experience while you are studying. Now, full-time post-secondary students can definitely work up to 20 hours per week during school terms and full-time during school breaks. So full-time meaning unlimited hours. Next is here, as you can see, shown in the video, this is the latest minimum hourly wage rate as of May 1, 2021. So feel free to take a screenshot and review. You can do a comparison from our minimum rate here in the Philippines or from other area or provinces in Canada. As you can see, where Hamilton or Mohawk is located, they are located in Ontario. Their minimum hourly wage rate is at 14.25 Canadian dollars. Next is postgraduate work permit. We all know that when we study overseas, we only get a temporary status, meaning once our study duration ends, required po tayo bumalik sa home country natin, meaning we are required to go back to the Philippines. Don't you ever worry because Canada, on the other hand, has designed to help international students streamline your immigration dreams or gets you an additional extension or stay in Canada where you can work full-time or unlimited, where we call this pathway as postgraduate work permit. Now, the length of the extension would definitely depend on the length of the program that you will be taking. So, example, if you study 2 years or more in Mohawk or in other schools, you will definitely get a PGWP of 3 years. Now, if you study 8 months for less than 2 years, so let's say 8 months or 1 year and a half, you will only get the same length as your study program. Okay, so pag 1 year lang din yung PGWP, no? Pag 1 year and a half lang din. Next is scholarships. There are a lot of schools that offer scholarships to international students. Like they have entry scholarship, IELTS scholarship, and merit-based scholarship. So you do not need to worry if the school doesn't have any entry scholarship because pagdating mo sa Canada and once you finish your 1 semester and once you're able to attain a certain GPA, then you can apply for as many scholarships as you can because there are a lot of schools that offer scholarships where you can apply for 5 scholarships or 4 scholarships or how many scholarships as you can as long as pasok yung qualifications mo. Next is bringing your families or bringing your spouse and kids. You can definitely bring your spouse. They will be given an open work permit, but they have to apply for it, which FastWay visa can definitely help you with that. Now your kids can definitely attain or enjoy the free education as long as minor po yung kids niyo. Because if it's not minor, if it's over 18 already, study permit na din po yung a-apply nila. No age limit. Almost all of the schools in Canada do not discriminate. Now, they do accept a variety of age groups. Okay, some of the schools do have students of Filipinos that are 44 years old already, 46 years old, or around like in the late 50s, early 50s rather. Now, waiving of IELTS. A lot of students would really ask, this is the first question of almost all of the students na itatanong nila sa agents nila, sir, I want a school na wala pong IELTS. Yes, there are a lot of schools that do waive IELTS or submission of the English proficiency. So this is IELTS, TOEFL, PTE, or Duolingo. So all you have to do is submit the certificate of English as medium of instruction from the previous school where you have attended. But please bear in mind, marami po advantages if you take up IELTS. Now lastly is the immigration pathways available to international students. There are a lot of immigration pathways that would definitely help international students streamline your immigration dreams that you can definitely take advantage of and explore, which FastWay Immigration can help you. Now, as you know, FastWay and ApplyBoard is a certified partnership, so you can definitely access their 1,500 plus schools across Canada. You may choose based on your preferred location, program, affordability, eligibility, and immigration pathways. Now you may ask yourself, or you may ask FastWay, where do I start with my application? Next step is research which city you'd like to live in based on your profession, quality of life, employability, and committees. As you all know, attending this webinar, you're already researching, looking into choosing the right school so you can enjoy study, work rights, or extension of your stay in Canada. Choosing the right school is also choosing your Canadian qualification you'll be gaining. Next is visualizing your future. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Are you seeing yourself working in a Canadian company, or are you already seeing yourself immigrating in Canada? Lastly, of course, is starting your application with FastWay visa. Okay? Because as you all know, with affordable tuition fees, quality education, flexibility work during studies, post-study work rights, immigration options, and welcoming people, it is no surprise that Canada is one of the premier destinations for international students. Okay? Now, thank you so much for listening. That's it for me. Moving forward, let me all welcome, or help me welcome rather, the in-country representative of Mohawk College, Jocelyn Salas. Hi, Jocelyn!
Hello! Thank you, Friendship Maritoni. That was a very sweet and short introduction. And it was very juicy na mga information na share mo sa ating mga manonood ngayon. To our FB viewers, thanks for joining. Then sa room kayo sa Duo, I hope you have a bottle of water. Good to meet. I hope you have a bottle of water para hindi kayo mauhaw. Don't you worry kasi itong hapon or gabi na to is gonna be very juicy with a lot of information that you'll be needing that will help you. Super juicy, mga in-demand na mga question. Hindi mo pala tinatanong, sinasagot na namin. Okay, so I'm gonna share now my PowerPoint. I'm just gonna turn off the video kasi knowing naman you're in the Philippines para mabilis yung connection natin. All right. There we go. All right. So good evening again. My name is Jocelyn Salas, the in-market recruiter of the Philippines from Mohawk College, or in short, the country representative. So this afternoon, we're going to discuss who is Mohawk College, anong program na ino-offer namin, saan kami located, anong mga in-demand programs namin that you might be interested. As you can see, pag Filipinos talaga, marami tayong mga profession, iba't iba yan. Some of us are decided to chose to work here in the Philippines. Others work abroad, kaya sa doon talaga ako sa mga OFWs. So whatever profession you are, if you are nurses, doctors, dentists, insurance agents, specialists, engineers, electricians, and all, marami yan, pharmacists. If you belong in a blue or white collar job, there's a program for you here at Mohawk College. And I just want to know, where are we located? So, we're located in the city of Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. Alam mo kasi yung Ontario has 52 cities. And one of the cities there is Ontario. This is where our main campus is. Sometimes tinatawag kami Steel Town, City of Waterfalls, Electric City, and we're located between Lake Ontario and the Niagara Escarpment. People ask, is Ontario really one of the best provinces to live in? In my opinion, and also asking my friends who are living in Canada and Ontario, it's definitely, sabi nila, oo naman, it's one of the best provinces in Canada that people can live and work in. Mainly because, sabi nila, life there is much easier now for residents and for international students to find different job opportunities. In fact, 40% ng mga Pilipino ang population sa Ontario, Pinoy, ganun katanda sa Ontario. And even the highest among other provinces. Hello, may na-guest. Oh, kamusta ta? Okay, I can hear you. Okay, you know what? The city of Hamilton is situated in the western shore of Lake Ontario. Currently, yung Hamilton, meron 12,000 plus Filipinos. And in fact, 1 in 4 people in Hamiltonians pinanganak sa ibang bansa. Alam mo ba, kung naglalakad ka lang sa Hamilton, may narinig kang nagtatagalog, di ba? Nakakashock because top 6 ang Tagalog as the official language spoken at home sa Hamilton. In fact, alam mo ba yung Hamilton ranks number 1 for hospitals in Canada. In fact, kinuwi pa yan ng mayor ng Hamilton, Mr. Fred Eisenberger. And alam mo, yung Hamilton meron siyang 6 hospitals and general hospitals and a lot more. So talagang, when it comes to healthcare industry, dyan talaga, very solid ang Hamilton. You know, Hamilton is one of Canada's largest cities. In fact, I just made a comparison, yung cost of living in Toronto versus Hamilton. If you're going to go to the grocery, pag bumili ka ng 1 kilong karne, medyo mataas ang cost ng 1 kilo of meat, which is $16, compared to Toronto na $20. So that's like 25% more expensive sa Toronto. For example, bibili ka ng water, okay? So, 1 litro, 0.53 liter of bottle, that's $1.58 Canadian dollars sa Hamilton. Pag binili mo siya sa Toronto, that's like $1.92. That's 21% expensive. For example, maghahanap ka ng bahay. Alright, that's very important because as an international student, you really need to find your accommodation. Nakahanap ako kasi I want to really see it by myself. So nag-research talaga ako. Kapag nag-search ka sa Hamilton, makakahanap ka na ng entire house na for rent. That's $945. But it has 4 bedroom. So ang ginagawa ng mga ibang estudyante, hinahati-hati nila yan. Alam mo mga Pilipino mag-distracted talaga. And of course, pag 945 divided by 4, so that would be, magaan lang yung bayaran nyo ng bahay every month. So that's just a comparison. 25% yung mas cheaper, affordable sa Hamilton, and yung dollar mo, yung Canadian dollar mo, can stretch a long way. And you know what? In Hamilton, we have our Hamilton HSR bus pass. That means it operates as early as 5 a.m. and as late as 1 a.m. So kung estudyante ka, madali yung transportation mo because paglabas mo ng Mohawk, meron na itong bus terminal, and it will transport you from one place to another place or to another employer. 59 bus routes lang naman po ang meron ang HSR And later I will tell you more about this in the slides. So you will ask me, so what will happen to me after I graduate in Hamilton? You know what? The city of Hamilton welcomes and encourages our international students to stay and work in Canada. Huwag ka na umalis. Kasi yung Hamilton, there's a lot of opportunities there available for international students. In fact, it's considered the Silicon Valley. Kinukonsider siya kasi marami mga industrial tech and mga firms in different industries ang nag-rise there in the city itself. And of course, when it comes naman to immigration, andyan naman yung FastWay visa to help you and to guide you further for that. Meron din naman ang Ontario Immigrant Nominee Program. Of course, yung you offer PGWP, of course, you can avail of that if you complete any of our programs. Now, this is the city of Hamilton. Ang ganda, no? Kasi yung background, yung cityscape. Who loves Tim Hortons here? Sino may sa kape? Okay? I'm a fan of Tim Hortons. But do you know what? Yung Tim Hortons, yung first branch nila was, is located in the city of Hamilton. And if you're walking around the city, yung city council mismo ng Hamilton, nag-put up sila ng mga yung water fountain, like 8 outdoor drinking water. So that means, kahit saan ka pumunta, kung mauhaw ka man, dala ka lang ng empty water bottle or jug, and just, potable naman yung malinis yung water nila. So this is a good trivia to know. And I just researched lang sa Global News Canada, kasi magtatanong kayo, paano yun during pandemic, kamusta naman yung Hamilton? Do you know what, during pandemic, lalong tumaas yung workforce nila. Of course, lahat naman ng industry affected. But when it comes to their data and number, tumaas lalo yung labor force nila. And I just checked Indeed. Alam mo yung Indeed, it's parang jobs.ph yun sa Canada. Parang LinkedIn. I checked. International students available part-time work in Hamilton. Lumabas. Maraming mga part-time jobs. Like for example, HR assistant, clerk, cashier, CSR, part-time crew, data entry, warehouse associate. Of course, huwag ka munang choosy on your first and second month. You really need to establish and to adjust on your first 1 to 2 months. May nakita pa nga akong merong part-time job na personal shopper eh. So medyo na-intriga ako, ano kaya yung part-time shopper na yun. Okay, so this is our beautiful facade of our campus, and our slogan is Become Future Ready at Mohawk. Parang tagline natin yan. So I'm just gonna show you yung drone na gumamit kami ng drone para ma-capture yung beauty ng campus.
Johnson, are you still there? Hintayin lang natin si Johnson for a while ha, para nawala pa yung internet niya. Just one moment.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, Johnson, nawala ka.
Okay. Is it on now?
Wala na ka, hindi naka-flash yung presentation.
Okay. All right. Let me check. Sorry about that. Na-disconnect ba? Okay, let me just share. Sorry about that.
Okay, no worries.
Okay, there. Can you see me now?
Yes, we can see your presentation.
Okay, so this is the drone na kinapture that covers, that shows the beauty, the overlooking ng campus natin. That's how it looks like. Okay. All right. So, right there. Let me just play that one more time. Sorry about that. Thank you. All right. Mohawk College is established in 1966. That means we're more than 50 plus years in the industry already. We are one of the largest and most sought after government-funded colleges in Ontario. We specialize in healthcare, applied arts, business, skilled trades, and technology. We offer diploma programs such as yung 2-year program na diploma and 3-year advanced diploma. We also offer yung mga 1-year graduate certificate and 2 years also. And in fact, we have a 4-year collaborative degree programs in association with McMaster University. And we are included sa listahan ng designated learning institution with an approved COVID-19 readiness plan. That means all the programs can qualify you for PG, WP, or postgraduate work permit. Now, I don't know what's co-op or cooperative education, but Mohawk College is the first college, not only in Ontario but in Canada, to offer co-op programs. In fact, it started already in 1970. Tapos, other schools tried to imitate it, and it spread out in entire Canada. Ang sabi ng mga estudyante namin, kapag nag-co-op daw sila, sabi nila, you know what, this is not really just a job. It is really an interview of your future. In fact, may nagaganap na matchmaking dyan. Ganito. So, for example, if you select a program na may co-op, of course, paid yun. And you'll be working with an employer because experiential learning siya. So, from there pala, magpakitang gilas ka na sa employer mo. Galingan mo na. Because naman, magpapakinoy talaga pagdating sa trabaho, pulido at may dedikasyon. It also allows you to market yourself to your future employer. And ito namang co-op na nito, it's also an avenue for employers to discover qualified staff and hire potential permanent employees. That's why there's a matchmaking na gaganap. For example, nagustuhan ka ng employer, at type mo rin yung employer, of course, kasi same work ethics kayo, work values, of course, match na. Talagang there can be a potential that the employer will hire you right there and then. So these are our co-op programs. So we have in business, community service, skilled trades, and technology. For example, let's look at the business accounting. That's a 2-year diploma. May option ka to take merong co-op or hindi, kasi optional na, di ba? So, for example, you have 35 hours per week. Tapos, per week siya, kailangan i-complete siya in 14 weeks. So that means ganun kahaba, that's 3.5 months. That's a total of 490 hours na co-op, and that's paid. Same also with biotechnology. So that's how co-op works. In fact, yung range ng sweldo mo, it can either be $14 to $26 per hour. Now, these are our premier employers about, hiring Mohawk graduates and co-op students. Kasi wala namang co-op kung walang partner na employers. Is that right? Logically, there should be, dapat may partner yung schools ng mga employers. So itong papakita ko sa yung video is one of our premium employers, Thrive Group, yun ang name nila. Thrive Group is a non-profit charitable organization that acts as an umbrella organization. So let me just share you this video. So there, so we have a lot of premium employers, as you can see there in your screen. Now, IBM, Aerospace, Lorry, Samuel, and a lot, okay? Now, one of the highlights that I could really be proud of na nangunguna talaga yung Mohawk College is Mohawk is one of Canada's top 10 research colleges in Canada. It even ranked 4th sa noong 2020. Sabi nga ng president namin, si Ron McCurley, this reflects the strength of our research teams and our industry partnerships and our commitment to providing students with future-ready education. One of the highlights also is yung Mohawk wins back-to-back award from the Gold Stars, yung advancement of sustainability. And it was even the first college in Ontario to introduce a comprehensive environmental management plan, or in short, parang saving Mother Earth. Maging, conscious kami of whatever, on how we operate, that it should always be taking care of Mother Earth. And of course, when it comes to KPI, I'm sure, alam nyo, KPI means Key Performance Indicators. Ito yung mga surveys na mandated by the Ministry of Colleges and Universities. Kailangan to measure the performance of schools in Canada. So when it comes to student satisfaction, in the past 5 years, yung Mohawk College ranked as #1 college for student satisfaction in Greater Toronto and Hamilton area. In fact, 92% of our college graduates stays in Ontario and contribute to the economy. Hindi na kailangan mangilang bansa or lipat pa sa ibang province kasi sa Ontario, solved na sila. And when it comes to graduate satisfaction, majority ng mga graduates namin are very satisfied because of the usefulness ng program nila in helping them achieve their goals after their graduation. In fact, 86% of our graduates, mataas na to kasi hindi pa 75 lang. Satisfied talaga sila when it comes to up-to-date equipment. And yung graduate employment rate namin, 88.4%. Kasi itong mag-graduate, ito yung total namin na may kahanap agad ng trabaho. 88.4%. That's very high. You can even ask Friendship Maritoni about this. So I just don't know what happened with the 12%. Maybe nakapapasawa sila, umuwi na lang sila sa ibang bansa, so the Philippines, or they can either move to a different province. Now, when it comes to graduate employment naman, sinurvey namin yung 121 employers who answered na sabi nila, we're very satisfied with your graduates. And talagang they really know what they're doing and very knowledgeable sila. Now, these are our numbers currently. Why Mohawk? Because currently, for 4,800 plus international students, and we've been already transforming and graduates already with a 33,000 plus, and currently, more than 150 Filipinos na enrolled sa Mohawk College. So, those are the numbers, and I believe numbers don't lie. And ito naman yung mga campuses namin. We have 3 campuses located in Hamilton. Now, if you're going to travel from one campus to another campus, malapit lang. You can either by walk or 15 minutes to 30 minutes by drive. And yung Mohawk namin, yung Fennel campus, that's the main campus. That's where 70% of the programs are conducted. Yung mga business, technology, etc. For the Stony Creek campus naman, ito yung mga skilled programs namin. It requires, heavy use of large equipment. For example, construction technique, mga refrigeration, air conditioning, dyan ginaganap dinideliver yung program. Now, for Institute of Applied Health Sciences at McMaster at University in Hamilton, this campus really is dedicated to healthcare programs, home to 6 hospitals and cancer center. And in fact, talagang world-class talaga yung facility dito. And do you know yung McMaster is even one of the top 100 universities in the world. So yung McMaster University, malaking campus siya. So sa loob doon, may building doon yung Mohawk College kung saan dyan dinideliver ang mga healthcare programs namin. And also for aviation, we have deliver, for example, if you're interested about airplanes, and it's delivered inside Hamilton International Airport. We also have a campus in Mississauga, just in case gusto mo malapit sa Toronto, like 30 minutes drive lang. So itong Mississauga na to is parang we deliver there only 7 programs. And you know naman Mississauga is mostly known as the hub of business and commerce. And for yung mga Center for Aviation, how we, like for example, if you're interested in aircraft maintenance, aircraft structures, and avionics maintenance. So this is new, what's happening with Mohawk right now, with the aviation, and with the 4-year degree ng digital health, kung gusto mo, ng bachelor's degree. And we have the new program that we offer to other schools, call it 1+1. Dito sa Mohawk, we call it twinning program, which means 1+1 siya equals 2. That would give you 3-year postgraduate work permit. So for example, yung first year mo is build your foundation, you select about a business program, and yung second year mo, you select a program na specialization. So this is only offered to graduate person, in college graduate, may college graduate degree. So 1+1 equals 2, will get 3-year postgraduate work permit. Now, if you're interested, we have a university pathway. If you're done with your 2-year or 3-year diploma, we have partnership in Alberta, British Columbia. Kung gusto mo lang naman, natapusin talaga yung gusto mo ng bachelor's degree. So we have agreements, US, Ireland, Scotland, and United Kingdom. Now for the areas of study, this is, you know what, we have 175 industry relevant programs to choose from. But 110 programs lang ang ina-offer for international students. For today, I'm just going to discuss yung mga popular programs for Filipinos kasi we will not have enough time to really discuss the entire 110. But the good thing is, if you can see, mohawkcollege.ca, that is our website. We have invested so much in our website kasi naniniwala kami that should be the source of truth. Well-designed, functional, user-friendly, optimized, ready for mobile interface. Lahat naman tayo, alam ko, nanonood kayo, gamit yung phone nyo, di ba? Hindi na yung laptop. So, if you're gonna open this in your cell phone, maganda yung platform niya, yung interface niya. So, all you have to do is, kung may gusto kayong program, search nyo lang. Type the word, for example, nursing, and click. And it will appear, it will provide you important dates, work and learning outcomes, be made aware of fees, course duration, and of course, yung mga work outcomes mo and yung mga entry requirements mo na needed for that program. So these are business programs. So ito yung mga konting highlights ko sa inyo. If you notice, may mga asterisk yan, that program has co-op options. So when it comes naman to business kasi, if you're really interested, in business kasi naman it's for all professions eh. For example, if you want to explore entrepreneurial, industrial options, you want to put up your own business, for example, you want to take charge of the family business or improve the operational efficiency of an organization, this program is for you. You can either get 2-year diploma. For tourism naman, just in case may mga travel agents tayo dito, this is really fully accredited and endorsed through Association of Canadian Travel Agencies. Kasi kung mag-graduate ka, you'll be able to connect with Travel Industry Council with Ontario. Importante kasi sa Canada is networking. Network talaga, that you have connections with this respected council of whatever program that is. If you're interested also for insurance, betting kami, that is a 2-year program. And you may consider to take this program kasi 90% of our graduates obtain talaga an insurance career position once they graduate. And meron na kaming 40 years experience in delivering this program. Now for our 3-year advanced diploma, we have business administration, and as you can see there, as you can read there on my slides, just in case if you're interested with digital marketing, you may take yung advertising and marketing communications management. It will teach you how to, art direction, copywriting, layout design, graphic design. So pag graduate ka, you can either work in advertising agencies and marketing departments. This program is only available for September intake for the advertising and marketing communications management program. Now, I just like to go back to my slide about the certificate and graduate certificate. So these are for degree holder, okay? Some of these programs are 1 year lang, and the others merong 2 years. For example, the Global Business Management, 2 years yon, and the rest 1 year lang. So ito yung mga programs na ito na available for twinning. Remember, I then discussed the 1+1. You either take your fundamental program, and on your secondary, you can take your specialization. Now, for health programs, which I'm sure this is really popular to Filipinos because we have a lot of frontliners who are really working hard, helping with the COVID situation here in the Philippines. When it comes naman kasi to healthcare programs, we really deliver hands-on training at healthcare facilities. Let me just discuss briefly what's personal support worker. That is a 1-year college certificate. So, you know what? One of the clinical and field placement nito is ilalagay talaga kayo sa home care or like bahay kalina, in which you will 25 students lang kayo, smaller groups lang, and focus kayo sa gerontology or working with older adults. Yung early childhood education naman, that's a 2-year diploma. The program teaches you how to mold and shape the minds of young children and be part of the most influential, years of child's life. Meron itong practicum and field placement. And fourth, Canadian Healthcare for Foreign Trained Professionals. This is a 2-year diploma. I'm calling everyone, sa mga nanonood ngayon, anyone here is nurses, dentists, physiotherapists, pharmacists, doctors, and medical radiation therapists. This program is for you. I'm so excited kasi marami na kami na-enroll na mga internationally educated healthcare namin na they took this program. It requires 70 hours placement in a local health agencies. Hindi kayo maghahanap, kami maghahanap yun kasi remember, we are partnered with McMaster University. So what's good with this program is you're able to develop a career plan for obtaining your health professional license in Canada. Of course, siyempre, umpisa pa lang, after you finish the program, you work at an entry-level position in the Canadian health sector. And in the program, it will teach you, it will help you work with your understanding kung ano ba mga requirements of gaining your license to practice as a healthcare professional in Canada. Now, for practical nursing, okay, this is a 2-year diploma. Alam mo, hindi mo kailangan required dito yung to take pre-health to enter the program. But this is really very competitive program because it requires you to have a high score from 80 to 85 in science, biology subjects in your high school or college. So meron talagang committee that looks into the academic performance ng mga aplikante. And this program is available for January and September intake only. So you may either apply for this. Now, alam mo naman, in order to become registered practical nursing sa Canada, it really requires you to be, to successfully complete the registration exam from the College of Nurses of Ontario. Alam mo kasi in Canada, may ibang province. Each province has its own regulatory requirements when it comes to licensing. Now let's go to therapy, the OTA-PH. Sinorkat ko na kasi sobrang haba. This is accredited by Occupational Therapist Assistant. and physiotherapist assistant accreditation. And in fact, recently lang meron na kami yung program na deliver, this is really accredited. So after we finish this program, you can either work as an occupational therapist assistant or physiotherapist assistants. Alam mo yung per hour nyo ang taas $18 to $24 per hour. Now for recreation therapy, this is a 2-year program. This will help you handle individuals with disability and kapag may limitations na gumalaw, improve their functioning and experience, yung para improve naman yung pakiramdam. This is for recreational therapy. This is reviewed by the Therapeutic Recreation in Ontario. And of course, for health and wellness, and fitness, this is a 2-year diploma also. It teaches you how to implement exercise programs. So sa mga gym jams, Fitness First, Miss World, you might be interested. Or may isa pang gym, nakalimutan ko. Okay, for massage therapy, alam mo sa Philippines sabihin, ay, what are you working? Masayista lang ako. No, it's not. It's different in Canada because it's a profession. They really take pride and they really give you an accreditation for that. So itong massage therapy na to, it's a 3-year diploma program. And pag graduate mo dito, you'll become, licensed, you'll be able to complete your certification administered by the College of Massage Therapists of Ontario. Now for medtech naman, calling all medtechs dyan for medical technology. Pharmatech, pharmacy technician namin, this is a 2-year diploma. And alam mo naman, the outcomes of this program, i-meet na yung entry to practice competencies for being a pharmacy technician. If you notice, may naka-yellow na font. These programs are highly regulated. And as I mentioned, may mga Ontario Organization, mga practical nursing, they really require you to provide IELTS. But the rest of our programs, you can provide different English test results. It can be Duolingo or TOEFL. Alright, so let's move to the another areas, which is technology and engineering, yung biotechnology namin. This is a 2-year diploma. Ito naman mga food processing, genetics. Yung biotechnology, health naman refers to pharmaceutical, genetic, clinical, and other aspects of biotechnology. Both of them have co-op options. You notice, as what I mentioned, kapag may asterisk, may options, may co-op options. Chemical engineering technology, sa mga engineers dyan, you might be interested. This is a 3-year diploma. For computer engineering technician, that's also a 2-year diploma. Ito naman refers to ties together with automation and robotics, so and networking, data handling. For architects, we call it all architects. You might be interested. For architectural technician, that's a 2-year diploma. It's focused on building designs and detailing, estimating, and construction materials. Yung difference naman na sa architectural technology that specializes in building design or construction by choosing you will have the option to choose a path in your 3rd year. But anyways, alam mo yan kung architect ka, you know what I'm talking about. And of course, we have skilled trades. Alam ko, hindi lang para sa mga lalaki, para dito sa mga babae, because girls now nagkapang welding na, di ba? So, we have construction techniques, 1-year college certificate lang siya, construction engineering technician, or itong gas oil and burner, 1-year college certificate din yan. Alam mo kung matapos mo to, after the program, you're eligible for a PGWP. So, i-stress ko lang ulit yan. Now, ito yung mga popular courses namin for Filipinos last year. Of course, namumuna ang Business General and Personal Support Worker and Canadian Healthcare. Do you know what? Currently, merong labor shortage ng healthcare workers in Canada kasi because of this COVID thing. So, this is your, take advantage of the opportunity. In fact, in 2021 alone, it is expected that Canada will receive 32,000 plus immigrants from the Philippines through various programs. So, join na kayo sa data sa numbers na yan. Now, for the tuition fees, Just like other Ontario college schools, okay? Nag-range yung tuition fee namin from 16,190 Canadian dollars annually to 21,000 Canadian dollars depending on the program. So, if you're going to divide that into two, kasi first sem, second sem, so parang nag-range siya ng 8,000 to 9,000 Canadian dollars per sem. That's like 315,000 to 350,000 pesos. Okay? That includes health insurance already, so don't you worry, mandatory ang health insurance. It's from Grad. And of course, yung compulsory ancillary fees. And of course, at least paglapag mo ng Canada, the moment you set foot sa campus, you are covered already. That will give you peace of mind that you are in good hands. Kasi hindi natin alam yung mga unforeseen events na mabuti na yung handa and covered ka ng health insurance mo. Pwede ka rin mag-add ng dependents if you want to bring your family, open work permit. Yes, you can, definitely. You can inquire that once you are in the campus already. Hindi lang ikaw ang protected, pati yung buong pamilya mo. And that's good, ha? So we offer intakes from January, May, and September. Kung January, pwede naman, pero very, very tight na. So open na kami for May 2022 intake and for September 2022 intake. Ipila na yan because hindi lamang Pilipinas ang nag-apply, all over the world. And remember, yung mga programs namin, Canadian citizens yan, nag-enroll din sila. So in demand yung mga seats namin. So who can enroll? If you are 17 years old, provide ka lang ng custodianship letter. And if you are a college graduate, you're in. If you're undergraduate from the old curriculum, you're in also, depending on the program. Mamit mo lang yung entry requirements. And if you're a K-12 graduate, you're in also. Don't you worry, si Canada, walang age limit, ha? If you are 50 plus already, as long as you know what you're doing, as long as yung program na sinelect mo will really beneficial in your future career. Now, for English requirements, don't you worry, wala kaming IELTS. For selected 41 schools. My best friend told me from ApplyBoard and FastWay, well, they have the list for 41 schools of that. And kung takot ka naman for IELTS, don't you worry, we have Duolingo. In my opinion lang ha, Duolingo is really one of the easiest and affordable. At the same time, you know, you can take that exam anytime, anywhere, holding your coffee, taking the test. In fact, meron ka mga practice test sila. Free lang yun. I really checked it and see it by myself. The exam there are so, okay lang, kakayanin. Pag Pinoy, kinakaya, hindi tayo sumusuko sa mga pagsubok sa buhay. So, 105 lang yung passing score for Duolingo. So, I think yung bias is like, estimate lang, you can correct me if I'm wrong. That's 2,300 pesos. Hindi po dollars na, pesos. So you can either take the exam and you can get the results within 48 hours. Kasi tayo, kung nakarinig tayo, may exam, takot tayo. Huwag tayo pangunahan ng takot. Kasi you never know, kaya mo naman pala. Alright, let's proceed on my next slide. So ano yung application process namin? Very simple. Coordinate with FastWay visa, submit your application form, copy of passport photo page, and provide secondary or higher education diploma or transcript of records, and application fee of 100 Canadian dollars. So once you submit that for your May 2022 intake, you have to submit it now for this month para you still have ample time to process your study visa. So we will process your letter of acceptance right away. Hindi pa kami hihingi sa inyo ng deposit. So once you receive your DOA, that's the time that you will settle the 2,200 Canadian dollars tuition fee deposit. And that's within 20 days. from receiving your letter of acceptance. And once you settle that, yung 2-2, that means you've already secure your seats, your slot sa program. Kasi di ba sabi ko sa inyo, in demand yung mga programs namin, hindi lang Pinoy ang nag-a-apply, marami din ibang lahi. From there, once you settle the tuition fee deposit, you can now apply study permit sa FastWay visa. And of course, before ka umalis, pay the remaining first semester tuition fee lang ang kailangan na i-settle mo. Kalimitan mo yung second semester, hindi namin kailangan yan. Just settle the first semester tuition fees. Para pagdating mo sa Canada, wala ka nang problemahin kasi bayad na yung first semester mo. So, okay, once you're in Canada already, of course, sabi nga kanina ng best friend kong si Maritoni, you're allowed to work 20 hours per week. So, doon, at least panggastos mo rin, and everything, yung mapambayad sa mga utility bills. You know kasi, when it comes to Mohawk, we considered it, it's really a lifestyle. And we really provide superior student support. So, let me just show you lang kasi alam ko, there's a lot. Kasi pagdating mo ng Canada, you have the option kung either you wanna stay in on-campus, which merong rate na i-provide sa'yo. And, of course, you can either stay with a Canadian family, or you can stay sa relatives mo, may tito ka doon, nanay, auntie, or what, you can stay, mas mabuti yun if you have relatives there. Paano kung wala? Don't you worry, kasi meron talaga kaming Facebook group ng mga Mohawk College, ng mga estudyante na nagpo-post na naghahanap sila ng roommate nila, ng housemate nila. So, ito, pakita nyo, this example lang to na ina-advertise nila to show you kung ano itsura ng mga rooms. Kasi ang rooms doon malalaki, hindi madamot ang Canada sa spaces. Malalapad talaga, unlike here sa Philippines. Yan, so that's how it looks. So, alam mo, nasa 18th floor yan eh. So, included na yung, alam mo, may banyo ka na. That's good for 3 na actually, 3 to 4 person. Okay? That's 1,000 Canadian dollars. Pag hinati nyo yung tatlo, $350 na lang kayo per each person. Kung 4 kayo, edi lalong bababa yung per month nyo. And you know what? That's only 15-minute walk going to Mohawk campus, to Penal campus. Di ba very convenient? Hindi ka mahihirapan. At ang ganda ng view, oh. Yan. There. So that's how it looks. So habang nag-play yung video na yon, if you have also visa issues, meron kami international student support, yung tinatawag na the Square. It's parang a central space for international students in Federal campus where they can access different services. Such, for example, may issue ka or concern ka sa permits and visas mo. Mohawk is there. If you need academic support, you want to improve more your English, which I think hindi na natin kailangan to kasi pag Pinoy, nakakaintindi na tayo, marunong tayo magsalita ng English. If you're having math difficulties, there's Mohawk. If you have writing difficulties, there's Mohawk. CV, Mohawk. Peer tutoring, mahirap pa sa unit mo, merong classmate ka na tutulong sa'yo, nasa higher years, tutulong sa'yo. We call that peer tutoring. Of course, health insurance, this already included in your tuition fee. Now, this just shows na holistic yung support namin. Now, you ask me, when nakikita kami awards and scholarship po, meron kayong entrance scholarship. Hello guys, I would say that wala kaming entrance scholarship. But, a big but, once you are already a college, a student of Mohawk College, and once you are already in Canada, once you are done with your first semester, taasan mo yung grade mo, galingan mo, because you might either avail of our merit academic scholarship. Diba? You can avail. Parang scholar ka na on your second semester. May konting, paandar, may bawas sa tuition fee mo. It can either be leadership scholarship or athletic scholarship. So the potential there and the possibilities there is endless. Oo, wala kaming entrance scholarship, pero meron kaming scholarship pagdating mo doon sa Canada. So as to continue, we have a Mohawk Student Association. Alam mo rin, if you remember college or high school, meron tayong mga student council. I'm sure naalala mo, na-remiss yung high school nyo and college nyo. So sa Mohawk, meron din yan. It's called Mohawk Student Association. This is really, once you're a student already, registered ka na. Part ka na of the Mohawk Student Association. Ito parang maging built-in best friend mo sa campus. Alam mo, maraming maitutulong itong Mohawk Student Association na to ha. For example, may mga part-time jobs silang ino-offer sa campus that you might be interested. For example, food and beverage, student engagement, and more. So you can inquire. Saan din yung mga part-time work na makikita mo on campus. And of course, wala kang damit. Pupunta ka sa employer, gusto mong magpa-interview. Mohawk Student Association will be there to assist you. And one good thing, meron kami HSR Plus Pass. It's a bus pass for full-time Mohawk College student. So within the semester, free yung bus pass mo. You can use the bus pass anytime, anywhere, throughout the city. So ang laking tipid nun ha, kasi yung, for example, kung May 2022 intake ka, yung buong intake mo ng semester na yun, free yung bus pass mo. Because, at yung bus fare mo, because meron kang bus pass from Mohawk Students Association. And of course, meron kang mga legal counseling, gusto mo mag-mangingin advice, or graduation photos, or zip car, electronic car yun ha. Or gusto mo bumili ng bahay, or ng second hand na kotse, meron kami membership doon, na partnership ng mga insurance, sayang din yung discount na makuha nyo ha. That's really a big thing also. Alright. So let's continue further. So you know what kasi, student life at Mohawk College is not just a school. It's really a lifestyle. Kaya yung slogan talaga namin, and I really believe on this, is really, Mohawk College, here in Mohawk College, we work hard, but we study hard, but you know, we really had fun. Balance when it comes to work-life balance, we always take that into consideration. Yan naman talaga importante, baka kasi ma-burn out ka, puro ka trabaho, part-time o school. So we really want to make sure na, you know, may mga konting happenings naman dyan, left and there, left and right, to really enjoy your student life. Because, you know, yun naman talaga yung bottom line eh. You enjoy what you're doing at hindi ikaw nagdurusa ng student life mo in Canada. So, to continue further about that, let me just check a minute, one moment. Yun na sabi ko, we study hard, we play harder. Okay? Ayoko kasi makalimutan talaga yun eh. So, you know, Mohawk College really teaches our students to be global citizens. And of course, become leader in your chosen field. Hindi yun lang parang graduate ka lang, parang wala lang. We really want you to be global citizens, global leaders. So this is like the summary of your entire step of your journey in Canada. We don't consider it as destination. We want it to be journey, one step at a time. Of course, there's FastWay visa to help you, to support you, and ApplyBoard. And Mohawk College is there to help you. We offer you the programs that we can, that would suit you, that you would think that would be beneficial, that would be your bread and butter in Canada. So yun, complete your application, hanggang sa pag-alis mo papunta Canada. We have the arrivals team, you know, to help you on mga requirements the moment you land sa Canadian Border Services Agency. So hopefully, with this journey, you'll take it one step at a time. And let me just play this video very quick para at least you'll know we have a vlogger kasi. A vlogger.
No sound.
Okay, so hindi ko na siya tatapusin kasi medyo mahaba yan. I-check nyo na lang yung blog nila. Ito yung mga estudyante namin in Mohawk College. Okay. So you know what? During this pandemic, marami tayong na-realize. Alam mo yung, when you look at it, wow, 8,000 Canadian dollars in one sem. But you think of it, it's very expensive talaga. But it is a long-term investment for you and your family. Kasi pagkatapos mo naman mag-aral ng 2 years o 1 year, you have PGWP. Ang 1 month mo, pag mag-work ka full-time sa PGWP mo, bawin mo na in 3 months yung mga ginastos mo for the entire 1 year or 2 years na SEM. Kasi, depending on your profession. But anyhow, you know what? With the pandemic and a lot of uncertainties, now is really the time to invest in your future. Whether you want to get a promotion, change career, or fulfill a family or personal dream mo na makapunta ka talaga sa Canada kasi nakikita mo ang dami ng nagsisibikas na Pinoy, nag-aaral doon, papuntang Canada. So, hopefully, alam ko maraming problema, maraming naiba tayong mga kapatid dito, lost their loved ones to COVID. I am a COVID survivor. Pero, you know what? Pati ba naman yung COVID, isi-steal nila, nanakawin nila yung pangarap mo to go to Canada. So just go for it, just push for it. Andito ka ngayon with a purpose and a reason. That's why there's FastWay visa, ApplyBoard, and Mohawk College to get you. So alam ko marami na kayo napanood ng mga videos like this. But hopefully, include mo naman kami, Mohawk College, kasi sa mga pinakita ko, I'm proud na we are really one of the top Ontario college schools in Canada. So hopefully, I can see you in next intake, May 2022 or September 2022 man yan, or 2023 man yan or onwards. Hopefully, you'll study in Canada and apply now. So you can take a screenshot with this. You can message me in my work FB account. And there. And yun, I'm open for questions na. Yun nga nila, sabi nila, kapag hindi ka daw magtanong ng questions, it will, you know, you will remain ignorant. So if you have questions, ask questions and then yung FastWay to help you, and then si Tony, and of course, andito ako to also to answer your questions. And again, maraming salamat po sa pakikinig and for this opportunity. I'll stop sharing now.
Alright, thank you so much, Johnson. Very comprehensive presentation. Now we're open to Q&A for questions. So me and Marvin will read all the questions and the left in the chat box. So and Johnson will answer it. Okay?
Okay. Thank you, Ms. Marisoli. Okay. Thank you. We're live now on FB page in our FB. So we will start with the first questions. Okay. What course I enrolled since I registered MedTech? So
One moment, Marvin. For the attendees who wish to speak up, please feel free. Please wait for your turn. We will let you speak up once it's your turn. Okay?
Okay. I think we have to answer first this one, the first questions. For MedTech, registered MedTech, sir.
Okay, kung MedTech siya, but biotechnology health.
Yes.
That's for pharmaceutical. You know what? Alam mo may mga applicants kami from Singapore mga medtech doon sa Singapore. Bakit pa sila na-apply papuntang Canada na mag-aaral? Because there's really a lot of opportunities. So you may look into this, punta ka sa mohocollege.ca, i-type mo yung biotechnology, lalabas lahat ng mga overview ng programs, admission, tuition fees, everything is there. And of course, email me. And of course, email mo yung FastWay pala, FastWay visa, and connect with my best friend Maritoni.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Ma'am Jeans Makapugas. Okay, you have a question, Ma'am Jean?
Yes po, sir. Pwede ba sir magtanong ng any advice sa high school graduate? Ano yung marirecommend na ano? Hindi pa, actually, T12 na siya ngayon. Mag-start pa lang.
Okay.
Pwede ba yun?
Jean yung question mo. Hello, yes, Jean. Thank you for that question. Hindi ka nahiya. Salamat. Maganda yan. Malakas ang loob. Alright. So yung pamangkin mo ba? Is the right age of graduate?
Actually, natapos na yung high school niya. Ngayon, nasa grade 12 na siya. Pero mag-start pa lang.
Oo. Tanungin natin yung bata kung anong gusto niya. Di saan siya magaling. Kasi hindi naman pwede ako mag-suggest dito na magaling.
Actually, he's onto arts. Magaling siya mag-drawing.
Oh, nice. Okay. Kasi digital art siya. Meron kaming mga incline na mga communication art na programs. Pwede
bali.
Graphic design, photography, marami pa. Na-apply music. Pwede mo siya kumanta?
Marunong naman. So bali, kung consider may enroll, makakapag-aral dyan kahit hindi pa tapos yung K-12 niya.
Patapusin muna kasi kawawa naman yung bata. Tuloy-tuloy na natin. Graduate na natin sa K-12. Kailan graduating nyo ulit? Next year na ba?
Yes, next year na.
O, konting panahon na lang para hindi ma-disrupt yung pag-aaral ng bata. Kawawa naman.
So it means kailangan pala tapusin para
Pero kung excited na talaga siya, gusto na magpa-Canada, pwede naman.
Ano yung ma-advise nyo na pwede nyo kunin dyan?
Pwede mga graphic design, inclination siya, gusto niya something to do with arts, animation, mga gano'n, applied music, pwede siya.
Pwede na siya, okay, sige. Pero may kita kasi dyan, sa Ontario din.
Saan? Ontario.
They don't know the exact address, pero nasa Ontario. Pinapatanong lang kung mako-consider ba kahit hindi niya matapos yung K-12 niya, pero nakagraduate na ng high school. Diyan na sana papag-aralin ng I think ng college eh.
Ng college. Pwede naman, i-meet nila yung mga entry requirements. Tapos
okay, thank you.
Tanong mo yung tita niya kung saan sa Hamilton, ha? Saan sa Ontario, kasi malapit ang Ontario. Sana sa Hamilton yung tita niya. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sir James. Okay, next questions. What if coming college student, okay, I think for grade 12, so you can apply if you're a grade 12.
Yes, allowed.
Allowed po. Sige.
Yes, definitely, K-12.
Yes.
That's year 12 kasi equivalent eh.
Yes. Thank you, sir. Next questions. What if fields po pass the subject? Are we able to continue the studies? I think parang nabaksak siya sa sa subject.
Pero college graduate ka ba?
As long as you graduate, okay naman.
Yeah, as long siguro, Ma'am Lawrence, kung nakagraduate ka. So, okay.
Okay lang yung kung may bagsak, lahat naman may bagsak eh.
Yes.
Wag lang mga major wag lang math or English. Kasi kapag kumuha ka ng practical nursing tapos bagsak ka sa science, parang mahirap yun, malabo. Okay lang mabagsak ka sa PE or music or aralin panlipunan. Pwede.
Okay lang yun.
Next
questions. How much po ba ang placement fee? Requirements po na mag-process po paalis ng school? And students po ba makikipag-communicate sa school or yung agency will assess you? Yes, we can assess you from the start to finish po. And there's a course related to my culinary hospitality courses.
Yes, meron.
Yes, meron din sila. Then around how much po ang tuition fee sa university for culinary. So estimated cost from 16,000 to 21. Am I right, Sir Saez?
That is correct.
Yeah. Okay. So that will be the tuition fee range. Okay, the tuition deposit will be 2,200. So that we can process a visa. Okay, next question. Do you have an audio engineering courses or any similar?
Engineering courses?
Yes.
Yes, we have. That's considered our technology courses namin. For example, for engineering, meron civil engineering. Anong engineering ba siya? Computer engineering.
Electronic.
Chemical engineering. Meron po. Yes, your Bible will be now mohawkcollege.ca. Kasi meron kami itong mga programs offered for international students. So, engineering kasi may favorite department na merong civil, merong chemical, merong computer. So, either way, kung ano mga binanggit ko doon, sana included ka doon.
I think audio siya, audio engineering yung gusto.
Or manufacturing engineering, mga ganun.
Do you have
Okay, thank you. Do you have age limit? So wala pong age limit sa Canada. Walang discrimination po. Okay, I would like to have one. Yes, ma'am. Can we,
Hello, pwede po magtanong?
Sige po, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Go ahead po.
Then, surely.
Sige, ma'am. Sige, ma'am Tan. Go ahead.
Sir, magtatanong lang po ako kasi may mga pamangkin ako na gusto sana mag-aral ng IT sa Canada. Magkano po ba gastos pagka nag-aral po sa Canada?
Okay, Ma'am Susan, thank you po yung mga pamangkin niyo po. Gusto sila mag-aaral ng IT. IT? Okay.
Yes po.
So for example, meron kami dito ang computer engineering technology. Example lang po ha. Yung, as what I discussed in my slides, yung range po ng first sem namin is 8,000 Canadian dollars. That's 315,000 pesos. Yan lang po.
Ano na whole year na po yun, ma'am? Whole year na yun, sir?
Kung whole year naman, that's, it range from 16,000 to 21,000. So, hanap lang ako ng calculator, i-convert ko lang yung, for example, 18 cash, 18,000 Canadian dollars. I-convert ko nga siya sa Philippine peso. Check natin ngayon. That's 714,000 Philippine peso. Yung
Marahil po, ma'am, kasi dalawa po sila.
O di mga
Marahil po
million,
yun.
close to 2 million, ma'am.
So, paano po ang payment noon? Yun po ba, one payment lang po ba siya? Or pwede po siyang
Okay, ma'am. Sa Mohawk College, yung requirement lang namin is isettle lang ng pamangkin mo yung first semester. Yung
Saan
first
po?
semester. Yung tuition.
Yan po sa Canada.
Yes po. Babayaran lang po yung first sem. Para ma-issue ng letter of acceptance. First sem
Magkano po yung first time, ma'am? After?
That's 315,000 pesos. Estimate, depending sa conversion rate.
Yes.
300?
15.
Ganon, 315 to 350.
1,000?
Yes.
Philippine money po yun?
Yes, definitely. Philippine peso.
Mm.
O, di ba? Parang ano lang, lasal lang, million.
Doon po sa babayaran, paano po yung board and lodging nila? Kasama na po ba yun? Or nakaiwalay pa po?
Just like here sa Philippines, pa mag-aralin sa probinsyano, pupunta siya ngayon sa Manila. Of course, aside from tuition fee, separate pa yung board and lodging. Shoulder din yun ng estudyante. Same thing also with Canada, pupunta ng estudyante ng Canada, maghahanap siya ngayon ng matitirahan niya. So kung may pamilya siya doon, tita, tito, or auntie, convenient sa kanya, kasi libre na yung bahay na kasi may mga kamag-anak siya. Pero kung wala siyang kamag-anak, maghahanap talaga siya ng matitirahan niya. Yung pinakita kong video kanina, mga room for rent, yung sama-sama sila mga estudyante, nagati-hati, same thing also in Canada.
Pwede ba siya sir bayaran ng hindi bibiglain ng ganung kalaki?
Again, ma'am, first sem ang kailangan bayaran para makapunta ng Canada. Just like other schools.
Pagka nakabayad po, first sem, ma'am. Sir, excuse me. Pagka nakabayad po ng first sem, ilan percent po na, ibig ko sabihin, paano po yung visa? Para makakuha po ng
Okay,
visa.
regarding to sa visa, ma'am, so kindly book one-on-one consultation because we are live. So we can discuss this separately regarding the financial requirements and then the visa applications.
Yes. Yeah, tama siya, ma'am. Kasi ma'am, bago ka muna mag-isip ng visa, maghanap ka na muna ng school, ng program,
Yes.
para ma-issuean yung mga pamangkin mo ng letter of acceptance from the school. Kapag may letter of acceptance from the school, yun na yung isasabit mo ngayon sa Canadian Immigration. And
Kami pala ang maghahanap ng school, hindi po pala kayo ang maghahanap. Ganun po ba yun?
School na po si Mohawk, ma'am, ha? So,
I'm from the school, ma'am.
yeah.
I represent the school. I'm from Mohawk College. Pwede po mag-aaral yung mga pamangkin mo sa Mohawk College. Tutulungan namin kayo mag-issue ng letter of acceptance. I will help your pamangkin get their letter of acceptance from Mohawk College.
Yes.
Okay.
Una natin hingin, ma'am, is assessment po sa school. So, para makakuha tayo ng letter of acceptance. Before, after letter of acceptance, then processing of visa. Payment sa school, then processing of visa.
Correct.
Please send you.
Do they need to po talaga ba mag-aral sila doon para makakuha ng ano? Or okay lang po ba na pumasok doon na yun po ang gagamitin para mag-work po doon?
Okay, as students legally can work 20 hours per week. So we have a chance to apply a permanent residency if they can find po a regular work din doon sa kanila.
Mag-sponsor.
At may mag-sponsor sa kanilang company.
Yes. Kasi ma'am, Canada welcomes international students. So that discount, na ng estudyante yan kung gusto niya magtrabaho doon part-time or gusto niya mag-aral lang, it's up to him. Kung ano yung mga inner desires niya or yung agenda niya para pupunta siya doon, as long as nag-aaral siya legally, that's okay with the Canadian government.
Ganun po na yan.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you po sa mga question ko po na nasagot po ninyo.
You're very much welcome. Sana makapunta dito yung pamangkin mo. And sana piliin mo Mohawk College for your pamangkin.
Yes, that's
Anong school po?
Mohawk College, ma'am. Kaka-present ko lang ang kanina, ma'am. Mohawk College.
Station na po, nalig po ako ng wala po na
Buti na nakahabol kayo, ma'am. Basta, i-contact nyo yung FastWay, yung ApplyBoard. They will recommend. Sabi ko lang, Mohawk College gusto ko. Talagang i-direct nila kayo doon.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, Ma'am Susan.
Thank you.
Ma'am
Thank
Tan.
you po.
Thank you, Ma'am Tan. Okay, next questions here in our chat box. I'm a registered caregiver and I studied a Bachelor of Science in Office Administration, 4th year college undergrad. So, bali ano siya, registered caregiver but undergrad po siya sa administration. I think mag-base tayo sa sa working experience mo. Then can you send your resume para sa school assistant?
Current work niya ngayon, ano ba yung work niya ngayon? For example, related sa caregiver. So hanap siya ngayon ng healthcare programs namin.
Yes, that's great. Okay, next questions is what if I want to study in a different school like, okay, yes ma'am, we have partners in, just leave your contact. Just send your contact number here so that we can assess you. Okay, good evening. How much estimated expenses overall? So, Ma'am Michelle, so we can discuss this separately. Just leave your contact number also. I am a restaurant general manager in fast food restaurant, but I did not finish my college. I finished only second year college. Okay, you're allowed po to take courses. Am I right, Versailles? You can take.
Yes, for
General
second year,
business.
for undergraduates. Anong industry siya ngayon nag-work?
Restaurant general manager po in a fast food restaurant.
Okay, so he can either plan to put up her own restaurant someday, mangarap ng mataas. Pero matayo dapat. He can take business general or mga business courses namin. Kasi madali siya i-justify eh. Of course, in your case, you've been working in a restaurant industry. What's next for you? Of course, you can put up your own business. So business general.
Yes. Pwede siya mag-business general. Okay, next questions. Can I bring my guests? You can bring your spouse and your kids. So free education na po yung minor kids. So now what is the field of my subject? Mohawk. Okay. Kung mag-field daw siya sa class dyan sa Canada, sa Mohawk especially, impossible to continue sa study niya kung mag-field siya.
Ano name niya?
Si Lawrence Aving Lostri.
Lawrence, you know what? Wala pang Pinoy na bumabagsak sa Mohawk College. Kasi akalain mo 3 to 4 hours ka na nga lang pumapasok in a day. Tapos, 3 to 4 times a week ka na nga lang pumapasok. Babagsak ka pa ba? You have available of total of 4 days na Friday, Saturday, Sunday, depende sa timetable na pinili mo. So that means, yung mga extra time mo, you can be devoted studying, online naman, pwede mo naman, kasi available naman yung resources online. Saturday, mag-aral ka. Sunday, magsimba ka. Or either Friday, mag-work ka full-time para ma-meet mo yung 20 hours per week. So walang bumabagsak sa taong masipag at matyaga.
Correct. So, thank you, sir. Okay. can we start working when arrived in Canada as possible, not to study? I think this is we can discuss this separately. I am not okay because we are live. Can I bring? I think next. Okay. I think my raise hand, Sir Benito. You have questions? Hello, sir.
Hi, Sir Benito.
Okay. Sir Benito, open your mic po. Nakamute po kayo. Okay, I have to get back with you, Sir Benito. I already graduated back 2016 here in Culinary and Hospitality Program. So, it's still available for nag-base lang po ako doon sa nasa presentation po. Wala po ba akong nakitang program na related po sa Culinary and Hospitality? Wala ba siya nakita, sir, na related sa culinary?
Ano name niya, sir?
Si Shakil Badon.
Shakil?
Yeah.
Yes, wala kaming culinary. Pero meron kaming tourism.
Yeah,
Okay. So you might be interested to put up your travel agency kasi related na naman din sila niyan.
Yes.
Pwede ka mag-work sa, like for example, yung mga restaurants din sa cruise ship, cruise and rail profession, hotels, resorts, cruise lines, travel agencies. So interconnected sila. So you may look into travel agencies. Travel, tourism na program na 2 years.
Thank you. Okay, Sir Benito, go ahead po. Hello, sir. Open your mic, sir. Nakamute po kayo.
Tiko, inik na lang.
Hello, sir. Nakamute po kayo, sir.
Sir Benito.
I think nakamute si sir.
Nakamute ka, sir. Pwede mo ba i-unmute mismo? Ay, hindi. Siya talaga mag-unmute.
Yes po.
Click mo lang yung mic button dyan na icon.
Okay.
Sir Benito. Ayan.
Okay, can you hear me?
Sige po, go
Can you hear me
ahead, sir.
now?
Yes.
Good evening. May anak ako kasi na prime third year college for fourth year college pharmacy. Pwede po siya mag-tuloy dyan sa Canada.
Yes, pharmacy siya. Meron kami, pharmacy technician. Pwede na ituloy yan sa Canada.
Ilang taon pa, for example,
Well, this is 2 years. 2-year program to Sir Benito. For your daughter po ba?
Oh, yeah. Lalaki po, lalaki.
At for your son, 2 years. Pharmacy technician. Pwede na po yung 2 years for pharmacy technician para kapag mag-graduate na yung anak nyo, pwede na siya mag-work sa mga iba-ibang industry, such as community, hospital, and mga ganon. Pharmacy benefit providers. Pwede siya mag-apply, pharmacy technician for 2 years.
Halimbawa, nagtapos naman dito po. Halimbawa, nagtapos din dito po kasi 5 years pharmacy dito sa amin.
Oo. Yes. Kailangan na pa rin talagang i-complete yung 2 years